A very good day to everyone. So today me and my teammates are going to present about problem-based task presentation for subject Information System Management DFS 40033 given by Madam Azrahayu. So let me introduce me and my teammate on the next slide. So let me introduce myself and my teammate. So myself, ARVIND, like ULAKANATHAN, matrix number 01 DDT21F2071, and my teammates are PALRAJ, matrix number 01 DDT21F1152, SATISH KUMAR, matrix number 01 DDT21F2024, Gavin Charan, matrix number 01 DDT21F2060, and DEENESHWARAN, matrix number 01 DDT21F2044. So the question we have been provided is, you are the risk manager for a financial service company that has recently experienced a significant cyber attack resulting in the loss of sensitive customer information. Your organization has policies and standards in place for cyber security and data protection, but it appears that these were not effectively implemented or followed in this case. Your task is to conduct a root cause analysis of the cyber attack, evaluate the level of risk to the company and its customer, and develop a comprehensive plan for improving cybersecurity policies and practices across the organization. Additionally, you must consider any relevant legal and regularity requirements such as data protection and privacy laws, and work with the internal stakeholders to ensure that the proposed plan is practical and feasible to implement. Finally, you must present your findings and recommendations to the executive team and provide guidance on how to monitor and measure the effectiveness of the proposed plan to prevent similar incidents in the future. So now, risk evaluation. Phishing attacks pose a significant risk to companies and their customers. As internet usage continues to grow, more personal information and financial transactions become vulnerable to cybercriminals. Phishing is a highly effective form of cybercrime that enables criminals to deceive users and steal important data. Phishing attacks can lead to severe losses for their victims, including sensitive information, identity theft, financial losses. Therefore, companies need to proactive measures to protect themselves and their customers from phishing attacks. So, the lack of security knowledge among employees, phishing assaults are also becoming more complex, also human error. So, lack of security knowledge among employees. Employees need to be educated about phishing attacks to recognize and avoid them. Regular cyber security training can help them understand the signs of phishing attempts and how to protect sensitive information. Second, increasing complexity of phishing attacks. Phishing attacks are becoming more advanced and sophisticated, making them harder to detect. It's crucial for the companies to stay updated on the latest trends and employ advanced security solutions to prevent these attacks. Third is human error. Employees can unintentionally fall for phishing scams due to human error, leading to data breaches and financial losses. Strict security protocols, authentication procedures, and email filtering systems can help reduce the risk of human error.
Thank you, Arvind. My name is PALRAJ, matrix number F1152. So now I will continue this presentation. Let us see about the develop comprehensive plan. So the first plan will be to provide regular training to employee. Lack of security awareness among employees is one of the major reasons for the success of phishing attacks. Therefore, organizations need to provide regular training to their employees to raise awareness about phishing attacks and other cybersecurity issues. This training should include how to identify phishing emails, how to report them, and how to prevent them. And this training also will enhance employees' training programs to improve cybersecurity awareness and education staff about current threats and best practices. So the second plan will be to implement the security measures. Organizations need to implement security measures to prevent phishing attacks such as email filters, multi-factor authentication, and anti-phishing software. These measures can help to detect and block phishing emails before they reach employee. So these security measures is basically a security control strengthening which may include the regular path management, network segmentation, multi-factor authentication, and instruction deletion system. So, to conduct the regular vulnerability assessment and penetration tests to proactively identify the weakness. So, the third plan will be to develop the incident response plan, which the organizations need to develop incident response plan to respond to phishing attacks quickly and effectively. This plan should include procedures for identifying and containing the attack, notifying affected parties, and restoring systems and data. Assign roles responsibility, establish communication channels, and conduct regular drills to ensure their readiness. And considering partnering with external cybersecurity firms to strengthen the incident response capabilities. The next plan will be to monitor and update the plan. Organizations need to monitor and update the phishing attacks plan regularly to ensure that they remain effective against evolving threats. This includes reviewing the plan after each incident and making necessary changes to improve the response to future attacks. So the plan have to be enhanced frequently to ensure alignment with legal and regulatory requirements. So that's all for my part. This presentation will continue by my teammate Gavin. Thank you.
Okay, thank you Peter. My name is Kevin Charan. My matrix number is 01 DDT21F2060. Now I'm going to talk about the fifth developed comprehensive plan, which is third-party risk management. So review and enhance processes of evaluating and monitoring the security practices of third-party vendors and partners. Implement robust due diligence procedures and contractual requirements to ensure they meet the same security standards as the organizations. So a third party is an entity that your organization works with. This includes manufacturers, service providers, business partners, distributors, resellers, and agents. They can upstream and downstream and include non-contractual entities. So even business relies on third parties, as it's often better to outsource to an expert in a given field. Third parties aren't typically under your control, nor do you have complete transparency into your security controls. Some vendors have robust security standards and good risk management practices, while others leave much to be desired. Each third party is potential attack vector for data breach or cyber attack. The more vendors you use, the larger attack surface and the more potential vulnerabilities you could face. The introduction of general data protections and data breach notification like GDPR, CCPA, and SHIELD Act have dramatically increased the reputation and regulatory impact of inadequate third-party risk management programs. Okay, the next one is mitigate actions for the attack. So the first one is conduct regular employee training. Regular employee training is essential to raise awareness about phishing attack and other cyber security attacks. Employees need to be trained on how to identify phishing emails, how to report them, and how to prevent them. Conducting regular employee training on cybersecurity, including phishing awareness, is indeed crucial to enhance the overall security posture of an organization. Clearly outline the objective and scope of training program, explain the importance of phishing awareness, the potential risks associated with phishing attacks, and the impact they can have on individuals and the organization as a whole. Emphasize that every employee has a role to play in monitoring a secure environment. Send periodic reminders and provide resources such as infographics, posters to reinforce training messages. By implementing these practices, organizations can empower their employees to be the first line of defense against phishing attacks and other cybersecurity threats. Ongoing training awareness effort helps create a security-conscious workforce that can effectively identify, report, and prevent phishing attacks. Okay, the next one is deploy a spam filter. A spam filter can help to detect and block phishing mails before they reach employees. This can reduce the risk of employees falling for phishing attacks. Deploying a spam filter is an effective measure to mitigate the risk of phishing attack by blocking and filtering out suspicious or malicious mails. Select a reliable spam filter solution. Research and choose a reputable spam filter solution that offers advanced filtering capabilities. Look for features such as machine learning algorithms, content analysis, sender reputation checks, and real-time threat intelligence updates. Remember, while a spam filter can significantly reduce the number of phishing emails reaching employees' inboxes, it may not catch all the sophisticated or targeted attacks. Therefore, a comprehensive approach to cybersecurity, including employee training and awareness, as I said before, is essential in tandem with deploying a spam filter to maximize protection against a phishing attack. Okay, the third one is stay updated with security patches and updates. Cyber criminals often exploit vulnerabilities in software to launch phishing attacks. Therefore, organizations need to stay up to date with security patches and updates to reduce the risk of these attacks. Keep software and the system up to date. In addition to security patches, ensure all the software applications, operating systems, and firmware are kept up to date with the latest versions. Regularly update software with new feature releases and non-security related updates to benefit from bug fixes and performance enhancement. Educate employees about the importance of updates. Raise awareness among employees about the significance of software updates and security patches. Encourage them to promptly install updates on the workstations and mobile devices to protect against the potential vulnerabilities. By diligently staying up to date with security patches and updates, organization can effectively reduce the risk of exploitation of known vulnerabilities and strengthen their overall security posture, making it more difficult for cyber criminals to launch successful phishing attacks.
First and foremost, thank you, Gavin. And I'm Satish, and now I'm gonna explain the rest of the mitigate action for the attack part, madam. Okay, now the fourth part is encourage reporting of suspicious emails. The employees should be encouraged to report suspicious email to the IT department. This can help to identify and respond to phishing attacks quickly. Let's say an employee suddenly started to getting some kind of suspicious activity via their emails. We really advise the employee to immediately strike a report to the IT management as fast as they can, so the IT management also can get to identify the phishing attack and can prevent it from happening. So that's the best way to mitigate the actions for the attack. And now for the fifth part, the develop incident response plans. The organizations need to develop incident response plans to respond to phishing attacks quickly and effectively. These plans should include procedures for identifying and containing the attack, notifying affected parties, and restoring systems and data. By this, we can effectively less the amount of the impact on our system and the management by having a proper responsive plans from the organizations. So it's really a best plan to have a backup plan always in hand to avoid these kind of particular impacts on the organizations. Now we take a look at the risk control methods part. Implement the zero trust architecture. Okay, what is zero trust architecture is all about? The zero trust architecture is a security model that assumes all user devices and applications are untrusted until proven otherwise. Okay, by enforcing strict access control and authentication requirement, zero trust architecture can help prevent unauthorized access and phishing attempts. By restricting all the unauthorized access and unwanted access all the time to the system, we can really prevent the management from getting into the phishing attacks easily. Lastly, as my part, conduct regular vulnerability assessments. Regular vulnerability assessment can help identify potential weakness in an organization's security posture. By addressing this weakness, organization can prevent potential phishing attacks and other security incidents, and even the organization can get to increase their security level to the maximum, so the chances of the organization getting into the phishing attempts are really can be minimized and reduced by amount.
Thank you, Satish. Good day to our lecturer. And my name is DEENESHWARAN son of RAMU. My matrix number is 01DTT21F2044. And now I'm going to present about the risk control methods. And the risk control method is the implement intrusion prevention system, which is called IPS. The IPS solution can help prevent attackers from exploiting vulnerabilities in the network or application. IPS solution can detect and block malicious traffic before it reaches the network or system. And now for the implement security information and event management, SIEM. SIEM solution can provide real-time monitoring and analysis of security events across the organization. SIEM solution can help detect and respond to phishing attacks in real time. And now we see how does SIEM work. At the most basic level, all SIEM solution perform some level of data aggregation, consolidation and sorting functions in order to identify threats and adhere to data compliance requirements. While some solutions vary in capability, most offer the same core set of functionality. SIEM captures event data from a wide range of sources across an organization center network. Logs and data flow users, application assets, cloud environments, and network is collected, stored, and analyzed in real time, giving IT and security teams the ability to automatically manage their networks and even log and network flow data in one centralized location. Fifth risk control method is the use deception networks. Deception networks are designed to lure attackers away from real assets into a trap. This can help and prevent phishing attacks by deceiving attackers into revealing their tactics and techniques. Okay, now we are going to see what is the use of deception technology. Deception technology is a category of cybersecurity solution that detects threats early with low rates of false positives. The technology deploys realistic decoys, example for domains, databases, directories, servers, apps, files, credentials, breadcrumbs in a network alongside real assets to act as lures. And here is some deception strategy. Although by definition strategic deception is an attempt to deceive an adversary, one can imagine any number of scenarios in which it is unintended or spillover effect could mislead the public at home as well as the populace of one's lives and friends. And that's all from me. Thank you.
That's all for our problem-based task presentation. Thank you.